Now then, people, welcome back to the Just Joe Football Show. Fancy reliving the glory days without emptying your pockets, getting this season's kits without leaving yourself skint? Well, you can at okjersey.com, where retro kits and this season's fits from every major beast across Europe and the Premier League don't break the bank. That iconic Leeds 70s strip, Liverpool's 89 Hillsborough Heroes, Manchester United's 99 Treble Terror, and even Arsenal's invincible Shimmer. Juve black and white Zebra Classics, Real Madrid's Galactico Whites. What a player R9 was. Inter's Nazuri Nights under the San Siro lights. PSG's stylish 90s flair. OK Jersey have got them all, direct from all the vaults. Authentic retro fire at prices that leave change for a pie at the match. No fancy markups, just pure kit passion. Free shipping for all orders over €50. And if you're part of the Just Joe family, you can drop the code JUST at checkout for 8% off. Because supporting the Mighty Whites or your continental crush, Tacticos, Barca, I'm looking at you. So gear up, don't break the bank, and go to okjersey.com, where history and current prices are affordable. Scan the QR code now, hit the link in the comments, and don't forget to use code JUST at checkout for 8% off. Peace out. Now let's get back to the boss show. Yo, now then, people, welcome back to the Just Joe Football Show. I hope you're all doing well on this fine Friday evening, the day before the reckoning. It's the reckoning, the reaping, as it were, in Hunger Games fashion. The reaping, call the number, and Farke's number might well be up, mightn't it? I think Farke's number might well be up. I don't know if it'll be after this game, but, you know, if he doesn't get some victories, it'll soon come a knocking. I feel like Thanos, Endgame, there's the gems, look. Infinity Stone and all that sort of jazz, and it's end game, it's end of days. We probably will have a manager change at some point in the very near future. JB says it's over tomorrow. I can't wait. What are we doing here? You don't know, come on. You want us to win a game of football? Surely you can't want us to lose. I don't know. You want us to lose a game of football? At least 4 or 5, depends what kind of mood they're in. Could be more. Yeah, it's going to be rough. How do we stop Haaland? Can you stop Haaland? The answer to that question is probably no. Well, hang on a minute. You just said it's over tomorrow. I can't wait. You want us to win? Probably sat Farke after Liverpool or Chelsea. Yeah, more than likely, my man. More than likely, my man. But we're here to preview City versus Leeds United. What the prediction, team news, lineups, etc. Leeds obviously have no midfield, playing like polos out there, holes straight through the middle. I think Ilya Gruev will play. Tanaka and Ampadu will be midfield 3. Attack, I think James might start this one, but then again, from a defensive standpoint, it could well be Brendan, which will just do everyone's head in. Okafor on the left, and Metro up top. Metro obviously used to play for, or was on the books of Manchester City anyway, before he got sent out on a couple of loans. At the back, Bogle, Goodmanson, Strauch and Rodon. I think we'll probably more than likely be the lineup with Perry, the hologram in goals. So I'm hoping we don't get embarrassed. That's it. Yeah, exactly. Could well happen, couldn't it? Let's be honest. I mean, we did it in the Bielsa era, down to 10 men, but yeah, man. Yeah, I don't have any now, though.
Why?
Well, how am I going to get you Hot Wheels at this time?
Because I need more cards.
Yeah, how many cards have you got, do you think?
Okay, come on.
I'm working.
Do it.
I'm working.
Just do it now, for I will hurt you.
You'll hurt me?
Yeah,
I don't think so.
do it now.
You'll get sparked out, son.
You did say no. Do it now.
Let me work and then I'll do it.
Come on.
What do you want? Oh, man, it's going to spark me out, he says. What do you want, son?
Let's do.
I haven't got Hot Wheels.
Let's do. Now.
Can I finish my work?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. Chin him. Someone says, chin him. Mr. Dodo said, chin him. Imagine. Bang! Get away. Put him in the cupboard, like Harry Potter under stairs. Yeah, get him up front. Lasagna got some fight in him. At least he's got some fight in him, as long as it's no worse than Arsenal. I think that's semi-reasonable. It was 5-1, wasn't it? No, 5-0. We didn't score. I think these will be easiest to score against than Arsenal, by the way. I think Arsenal are the best defence in Europe. So if we are going to get a goal, it'll be easier to get a goal against City than it is against Arsenal, that's for sure. I think he is, Phil. Phil says Farke is nowhere near getting the shot. Damar, don't start with that shit. What is this? Why would I... What? Caught with your most recent vid. It feels like you're trying to slyly turn... Why would I have power? Shut the fuck up, you dick. Yeah? Shut up. Shut up. You absolute gimp. Why would I need to slyly... I give you my opinion. Okafor. I don't even know what I said on Okafor, but why would I need to take... Listen, nobody can take the heat off Aronson, so I don't even know what you're on about. What does that even mean, bro? Honestly, go have a day off. Go have a day off, mate. Absolute stiff idiot. What, like I have the power, like, do you know what? I'm going to come in this video. I'm going to come on. Yeah. Your point of view, yeah, you are a gimp. Your point of view is coming on and thinking that I have come onto a video and slyly thought in my head, whatever that means, I'm going to now start Okafor to... Don't even start with this shit. If you don't like it, listen, mate, off you pop. I'm going to block you now, mate. Then you can go. Then you don't have to worry about getting called a gimp. You've all become too precious. See you in a bit, mate. You've all become too precious. Take it away with you. Bye, mate. Imagine sitting here, people thinking I've come on here going, right, what I'll do is, yeah, I'm gonna start to say Okafor's not actually being that good, yeah. And therefore, I'm gonna do that so that they can, you know, now they'll have a go at. Now they won't have a go at Aronson. What does that even mean? Mate, another one that's been blocked. Yeah, and what? If you don't like it, do one. If you'll notice, mate, I haven't been on since Sunday. Or maybe, when did I come on? Yesterday. So I had like 4 days off, bro. So you've gone as well, though. So don't start sending personal jibes. Anyway. Good man, Joe. Just triple captain Haaland. I don't blame you. The pain will be rough for the watch along. I'll stay tuned in for the banter. I think Man City are a wounded lion after defeat during the week. City 8-2 Leeds. Yeah, they got beat by Newcastle as well, didn't they? Hang on, Joe. We're here to get the... Well, I'm back. Yeah, fuck them. Theoretically speaking, Joe, if we were to lose tomorrow by a cricket score, do you think they get rid of Farke? I think it would be so stupid to react on a damning result versus City Forts. I don't know. I'm not too sure, if I'm honest. I genuinely don't know. I couldn't tell you. I could not tell you. So, it is what it is. Fucking dickheads. Anyway, listen. Fair play to you doing a watch along tomorrow. Maybe just turn Wi-Fi off. Anything under 4, I'd take it. I mean, listen, I've not even begun to think about us getting a result. Them's the facts. I've not even begun to think about us getting a result. Big up to Jeezy, to be honest. So, cheeky 0-0. Be amazing, won't it? Look, both teams looking to return back to winning ways when we square off at the Etihad Stadium. It's the first time we'll have met since May 2023 when 2 first-half goals from Gundogan secured a 2-1 top-flight victory for the citizens on home soil. That long ago, I can't even remember that game. Now, obviously, as we know, Pep Guardiola's, easy for me to say, Pep's 100th Champions League match in charge of Man City ended in disappointment after they were beaten 2-0 by Bale. Yes, son? What would you like? What would you like, son? Just let me finish my work and then I will, okay? Apparently Haaland is one away from 100 Premier League goals. Well, he's guaranteed to get it. He's guaranteed to get it, isn't he? But yeah, they lost 2-0 midweek, obviously, against Bayer Leverkusen, their first group stage loss or league stage loss at the Etihad in just over 7 years. So they are a wounded animal. What I will say for City, though, they made a hell of a lot of changes. They made so many changes in that one. The Catalans' decision to make 10 changes, it was actually 10 changes against the top three Bundesliga team, obviously backfired. It was a poor performance from a collection of players who ultimately failed to seize their first team opportunity. Guardiola has since accepted that such extensive rotation was too much. They'd obviously been beaten in the league prior to that as well by Newcastle. 2-1. Watch that game. We watched that game on the channel. A result that ended a 4-game winning streak in all competitions. And they're now third in the table, I believe, behind Arsenal and Chelsea. Matt says, Joe, you never know. Maybe we win 1-0 from a corner. More crazy things have happened, but just don't get bad. I can't see it, mate. I know more crazy things have happened, but just can't see it. Guardiola be seeking a response, obviously, from his side. They've won each of their last 4 meetings against us, matching the number of victories that they managed in their first 16 encounters in the division. So historically, you know, it took them 16 times to get 4 wins, but that was City of old. That was City of Paul Dickov and a man like that, not the City that now has, you know, Erling Haaland and co. In that time as well, folks, they have scored 16 goals across those 4 wins. So in the last 4, they have netted 16 goals against us, with nearly half netted in a thumping 7-0 home victory in December 2021. They are looking to win their 6th consecutive home league match by at least 2 goals for the first time since a run of 8 between January and May of 23. And they will be buoyed by the fact they have won 23 of their last 25 top flight games against promoted clubs. The only 2 blemishes on that record are draws. Look, their last such defeat, though, was, of course, to Leeds United in April 2021 when we beat them with 10 men 2-1, and we all remember Stuart Dallas's moment of glory. Look, they're amazing. They are so much better than us in every single department. Yeah, in every single department. That doesn't surprise any of us. We need them to not have a good afternoon and us to be firing. But the Leeds United that have shown up in the last few weeks, it's not been, you know, good enough. Apart from Villa, I actually thought we were pretty decent. But points win your prizes, and we haven't got any of them, have we? 1 win in 6, is it? Something like that. Look, we have City, we have Chelsea and Liverpool. This run of fixtures is brutal. We are out of sorts. We've suffered defeat in 5 of our last 6 Premier League matches, including the last 3 in a row, which is a 3-0 loss to Brighton, a 3-1 loss to Forest, and a 2-1 loss to Villa. The scorelines are coming down, so maybe it's a 1-1 tomorrow. I don't know. Look, we've opened the scoring in 2 of them games as well, against Forest, obviously, and then Villa. Metro on both occasions, obviously getting them goals. Ex-City youngster, of course. But in both cases, we've conceded momentum in the second half. Again, you might look to Farke to that and saying, what's going on? You know, why is it we're conceding almost instantly after half-time as well? Now, if we were to score first tomorrow, there's a positive angle to look at it. because we've never lost 3 top flight games in a row, having opened the scoring. So if we were to score first, which we won't, but if we weren't, then we've never lost 3 on, when scoring first in a row anyway. I mean, I suppose that sounds for nothing. We could score first. It doesn't mean it doesn't guarantee a win, does it? Probably just first time in our history that we've been beaten 3 times on the trot when scoring first, because it's Man City, it's Erling Haaland. Each of our last 4 Premier League goals have been scored in the opening 15 minutes. Which is more than any other team in that time frame this season. But only basement club Wolves have scored fewer goals than the Whites. We've only scored 11. Wolves are the only team who have scored less than us. Again, conceding a lot and can't put the ball in the back of the net. And again, I will just allude to recruitment letting us down, and obviously tactical decisions by the manager as well. Obviously, these tactical decisions that we talk about have undoubtedly raised questions over the future of Farke. He's seen us obviously concede 1 goal in each of our last 9 Premier League games, 17 in total, and we're now in the relegation zone, albeit level on points with West Ham. I don't know who West Ham have got tomorrow. Let's have a look and check. Who's got who actually in the Premier League this weekend? West Ham play Liverpool. Okay, West Ham play Liverpool at home. It won't surprise me if West Ham win that, to be honest. So yeah, we need to get a win to keep on level terms probably. I know you get battered. The only thing I look for is his fight for it and up for it next 3 and stop them score, which will be hard, especially with Haaland. Yeah, just show fight, show battle, show endeavour, and then just pray, isn't it? And then we just pray, Plucky Leeds, that will be tag. Personally, I'd rather have crap Leeds. Goal difference, I don't think so. I think the bottom 3 will be cut adrift, and until January, I think we will be cut adrift in the bottom 3, along with Burnley and Wolves. It's hard to admit that fact because I'm normally optimistic, but yeah, just can't see a light at the end of the tunnel at this moment in time. We've lost our last 2 away league games against City, last losing more consecutively. Between 63 and 68. However, Farke can draw some encouragement from having mastered a Premier League victory over the Citizens with Norwich in September of 2019. So Farke has won this fixture before with a weaker side than what he will have now. I know Pep has a lot of respect for Farke. I feel that Farke's undoing might be his reluctance to change type. We saw a period of time when we were going direct and we were getting the fruits of our labour for that. And then, for whatever reason, he has now decided to go more patient possession, which is, I guess, his preferred tactic, but ultimately it's probably going to cost us. And it just makes you think, like, he's going up against Pep, and does he have this, this notion of like, no, I want to meet fire with fire, and then we get absolutely battered. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I don't know. Because even Pep's been speaking very highly of Farke in the lead up to this as well. So does he go, do you know what? I'm going to meet fire with fire. I'm as good as, or yeah, I don't know. Man City will be without Kovacic and Rodri. Rodri's not fit for this. Kovacic out with an ankle injury, I believe, while the latter, which is Rodri, still needs more time to build up his fitness after spending a lot of time on the sideline. Not that Rodri's a need for this, and obviously Nico Gonzalez has been playing well for City. That'll be his 7th successive start, I believe, in that role for Gonzalez, and he has been playing well this season comparative to previous seasons. He'll revert back to a stronger 11, which will probably mean Foden, Cherky, maybe Bernardo Silva, Jeremy Doku, who is flying right now. Like Doku, he's going to cause all sorts of problems. I hadn't even fucking thought of him really up until just that moment there. Doku's flying. Actually having a good season this season. So you have a back four, probably of Mateus Nunes, Ruben Diaz, Gvardiol, and Nico O'Reilly. Donnarumma in goal. This is a thing as well. We can't finish anyway. But when you've got Donnarumma, my God. Reinders or Bernardo Silva will play alongside Gonzalez in midfield. And then you have Jeremy Doku, Cherky, Haaland, maybe even Foden might be involved as well. Yeah, it would be record-breaking time if Haaland was to score to get his 100th Premier League goal. And he's netted in each of his last 5 Premier League games at the Etihad. Triple captainers, get amongst it because he is going he's bound to score 100 goals against the club that he grew up supporting. It'll be a big moment for him and his dad. There's no way he doesn't score. Honestly, there's no way Haaland doesn't score tomorrow. It's just written. Oh man, Doku up against Bogle. I really like Bogle, but actually Bogle was back to his best against Villa, but it's not been great prior to that for a few weeks. Anton Stack out with concussion, of course. Sean Longstaff out, and then we've also got Sebastian Bornauw out. The unicorn that is Sebastian Bornauw. So Tanaka and Gruev, I think, will come in midfield. That's the way it'll go. Alongside Ethan Ampadu. Ampadu as well is just one booking away from a Premier League suspension as well. So you could be looking at, I mean, he's going to get a yellow card tomorrow. I can see it. So he's one booking away from a Premier League suspension. So next game, which is Chelsea at midweek, we literally might not have, we might have Gruev and Tanaka available if Ampadu gets a card, which I think he could. Because he's playing against better level of opposition, you know, who are very tricky and very good with the ball at the feet. Metro will hope to keep his place ahead of Calvert-Lewin, which I think he will. He's scored in his last 2. He's got 3 for the season, and he's our top scorer. All 3 of his Premier League goals have put Leeds 1 up in a game, and only White's player whose first 4 goals in the division were the opening goal was David Weatherall back in 93-94. So if he was to match, that'd be breaking a record set by David Weatherall. I remember that goal against Manchester United, if I'm right. Corner, cross, bang, header. Okafor is our best player. One of, yeah, for sure. He's got the X factor, hasn't he? He's got the X factor, for sure. So yeah, predicted starting lineup then: Perry, Bogle, Rodon, Strout, Goodmanson, Gruev, Ampadu, Tanaka, James, Metcha, and Okafor, I think, will be our lineup. I don't know what you folks think. For City, Graham Noble was there. Love that, mate. For City, you've got Donnarumma, Nunes, Diaz, Gvardiol, O'Reilly, Bernardo, Gonzalez, Cherky, Foden, Doku, and Haaland. Does any of our team or players get into their 11? No, it does not. We are probably going to be on the end of one hell of a beating. I can't see us getting anything from the game, folks, at all. Do you? Joey's Bornauw out. I know, yeah. Season's over. Season is over. Honestly. I'd rather turn your comments off tomorrow, mate. Why? Do you think why? You reckon it's going to be rough? Is that what we're saying? It's going to be long. It's going to be long. If Farke thinks this could be a swan song, he might go. But yeah, with Aronson in the 10, Pirro at 9, with James and Nonto on the wings, I don't know. I don't think he'll... I don't know. I don't think he'll go with that. I know people are champing at the bit for Farke, but there's not a chance in hell they fire him in the middle of a 3-game week. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, it's a great point. But I said this to you before, didn't I? Weeks ago, about maybe the opportune moment to sack him if he were to push the button was to sack him after this run. And then the new manager comes in with his first game being Sunderland. New manager bounce. I've seen links today to Ange Postecoglou and fucking... Listen, and if Ange Postecoglou came in, Sean Ely made a prediction on his channel months and months ago saying that. So he would deserve some flowers for that, if indeed that did happen, because he did say it once upon a time, I can't lie. Joe, if we get, say, 4 points in the 3 matches, should Farke stay? Don't see why not. That'd be a win and a draw. Decent results. He'd definitely be given till January then at that point. But I think the crowd is maybe ready to turn. There is I guess, a sense that we're sleepwalking to relegation with this man in charge. So, yeah, I think there's a sense of resignation with that. So, a lot of Leeds fans want to see a change, and every loss will just bring about that conversation. And tomorrow will be another day when that happens, because I just can't see a world in which Leeds United get anything from this game. It could get embarrassing. And, you know, if it's embarrassing, even myself, Mark, you know, if it was 4-0 at half time and shit goes, I'll be going, get him out. Because being a Leeds fan right now is depressing me. But I just hope he can make it respectable. Try his best, you know. Try his best. But it's not looking good, bruv, is it? It's not looking good. I want to shout out my friend Claire Burton, who's normally in the chat with us. She's been to a hospital today to have some things done. So sending love to Claire if you're watching this, or if you're watching it on playback. A few of you know we're in the chat as well. So if we can send some love her way. If Sunderland hadn't started the way they did and was down the bottom, would the situation still be the same? Yeah, of course it would, Wolsey. No one's even thinking about Sunderland. Like, we still would have looked at our situation and said, squad's not good enough. The transfers were shite. And those that don't rate the manager would still be saying the same. I don't think them being involved in this battle has anything to do with it, to be honest. Because most fans that take a step back and are a little bit more objective, like, would understand that we won't be like, we shouldn't be where Sunderland are. It's not that we're exactly where we should be, really. I mean, so recruitment has been gash. Brendan is terrible, brutal. Even look at the centre backs. Yeah, look at Bornauw. Yeah, that looks like wasted money. Bornauw, we might as well have kept fucking Voba. The manager doesn't give James Justin a run out, which I think is incorrect. He should be used, especially when we spent 10 million on him. We got 2 signings up front on freeze. We didn't get a right winger. We're still starting Brendan. Like Brendan has his limitations, doesn't he? Noah Okafor as well wasn't even on our list. He just fell in our lap. I swear to God. He was supposed to come to Leeds under Jesse the year we went down. I almost feel that was just fell in the lap. You look like you need cheering up, Joe. Get on the blower to Festus. The worst performer this season is Farke, to be honest, says Sly. Adam gives me wood. Do you remember that? Joe, you're consistent with criticism of Farke. I can accept that. It's when there is no criticism. I don't know what you're on about, JB. I don't know. Would Brendan Rodgers be a bad shout? I'm not too sure. But I've said for ages, Anna, that I've said for ages that I've lost my train of thought. I can't remember. I said for ages that they want Brendan, was it? I can't remember. I got distracted by pictures of Justin Bieber. Mad. Bieber. Meaning Farke's faults. Farke has many faults. Every manager has faults, man. No one is perfect. Leeds United are not in good shape right now. It's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good. Yeah, Graham, I've said this, people's the academy's shite. They don't do enough to get them to Four Parch. Four Parch is too far out. I believe City have some sort of setup in the city. People have been busy, Leon Dale, myself included, man. Just to be honest, I've come a little bit disillusioned with it. If I'm honest, it's just been a bit difficult this season for me. So it's just like I've taken a bit more of a relaxed approach to it, or I don't know how, really. Just hard, mate, to get everyone on point and stuff and get everyone involved. But do you get Harry Gray or no? No. It'd be wrong to throw a kid in this situation that we find ourselves in. Hope Haaland remembers that Leeds was his home once and goes easy on us. I know, hopefully, Hopefully. I don't think it'll happen, though. He might not celebrate, but he's on for 100 Premier League goals, man. We wasn't a must-win game for you. We're in a false position. No, JB. Easy to get people on when we're winning. Nobody wants to chat Leeds when it's depressing. Maybe, Brendan, maybe. I don't have my triple captain, but if I did, mate, I would. I use mine. But it's going to be a long afternoon, innit? Can't lie. And actually made people think we're fodder material. Nah. Mate, you thought you were getting sacked? Come on now. Smash likes, guys. Show the love. Yeah, if you can as well, please do support me and buy me a coffee. Yeah, I know. We'll get it back, mate. It'll just have a new crowd. It'll just have a new group of people. That's all. So if we can keep performances to level of Villa and buy a couple in Jan, we might scrape it. Yeah. That's it. It's all to January now. I feel like I'm just holding on till then. That's Alberto Sam. 18th in league with the second worst squad, almost a pointed game. Doing okay, but need to pick a surprise result over next 3. Yeah, we do. Need a win, don't we, mate? We need a win. Them's the facts. Lockie and Andrea. Lockie is very busy now. Has a number of jobs. He's heavy into his coaching. I wish him nothing but love. He's done a podcast with Andrea, just looking at other stuff and football as a whole. Andrea's a busy guy. He's working. Luke's got a new house and building. And Jack, man, Jack's going to be live after this, actually, I think, maybe. Let me double check. We'll send him a redirect over, actually. I think he might be. I think I might have seen some at 8 o'clock pop up on my home page. Let's have a look. Could have sworn he was. Or did I misread that? Let's have a look. Sea of Leeds fans. Sea of Leeds. Could have sworn he was. Was he? No, yeah, he is. Oh, he hasn't put sorted redirect out, man. What's he playing at? No, don't want Ange. I'd rather Brendan Rodgers over Ange, if I'm honest. So, yeah, I'd rather Brendan Rodgers. But listen, folks, you've heard enough from me. I'm going to set my watch long for tomorrow, and I will see you there live from 2 o'clock. If you could go on over to Jack City now. If someone could put City of Leeds fans YouTube channel in the comments for me, because he is live now, so we can show him some love. So let's send him some love over that way. I'm going to put his YouTube in the comments now, because I can't do a redirect. And I want you all to go straight on over there. Yeah, go on over and show some love to Jack. And I will see you tomorrow live from 2 o'clock as Leeds United take on City. And will this be the end for Daniel Farke? Peace out, folks.